During my recent visit to MoMI, the Museum of the Moving Image, I was filled with inspiration and fear. As I spied the aged cameras on display, I thought of those who filmed so many not-so-good horror movies back in the 1960s, how they affected me, and some of my favorites, which I call my 5 scary B-movies of the 1960s. Number 5, The Crawling Hand. Herbert L. Strock directed it, and it starred Peter Breck, Rod Loren, Alan Hale Jr., Siri Steffen, Kent Taylor, Richard Arlen, and Allison Hayes.
Come in, X-20.
After something alien has taken over an astronaut,
It's coming on again. My God! My God!
his spaceship explodes before it can get to Earth. What does make it down is the astronaut's possessed, severed hand.
Papa, take me away, please.
And of course, the guy takes it home as a souvenir. Not only does the teenager start to exhibit homicidal tendencies, but the hand is doing the same.
Bring it for me.
The skipper, the sheriff, suspects the teenager is the perpetrator, but he'll soon know the truth.
I suggest you go up and get some sleep. You've had a hard night.
Number 4, Dementia 13. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola and starred Luana Anders, William Campbell, Ethan E. Dunn, Bart Patton, Mary Michelle, Patrick McGee, Carl Schnauzer, and Peter Rand. Louise and her husband John argue about his mother's inheritance.
You're only a member of the family as long as you're my wife. If I die before mother, you're a stranger.
John says if he dies, Louise will get nothing. So he suddenly dies of a heart attack.
Now you've done it.
Louise visits her husband's family at their Irish estate, acting as if John is on a business trip.
A very strange place, really. Old and musty. The kind of place you'd expect a ghost to like to wander around in.
After the yearly ritual to mourn the death of little sister Kathleen for the past 8 years, Louise decides to trick her mother-in-law into believing her dead daughter is trying to contact her.
She wants you to listen to her.
Unfortunately, this ploy does not go too well. Number 3, Night of the Living Dead. George A. Romero directed it, and it starred Dwayne Jones, Judith Odea, Carl Hardman, Keith Wayne, Marilyn Eastman, Judith Ridley, and Russell Streiner. The dead are walking. and they are hungry.
At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily, that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims.
Barbara discovers this and finds sanctuary in an isolated farmhouse. And with the help of others, she finds a way to survive.
Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up and I said,
Subscribe.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey?
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
Unfortunately, Barbara can't get her brother's voice out of her head as he utters,
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Number 2, Little House of Horrors. Directed by Roger Corman and starred Jonathan Hayes, Jackie Joseph, Mel Wells, Dick Miller, Jack Nicholson, John Herman Shaner, and Leola Wendorf. The Skid Row flower shop fails until a worker named Seymour brings in an unusual plant named Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
I wish I knew how to make you grow.
Seymour soon discovers that the plant craves human blood and is beginning to grow.
Blood? You like blood?
Visitors are drawn to see it, thus bringing more customers into the shop.
Oh, hello, young pretty ladies. What can Gravis Mushnik do for you?
Well, we saw your sign outside about the Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
As the plant grows in size, so does its appetite.
Who said that? You said that. You said that. Feed me. Feed me more.
As accidental deaths keep occurring and Audrey Jr. keeps growing, Seymour wonders if there's a way to stop this madness. Number 1, The Terror. It was directed by Jack Nicholson, Roger Corman, Monty Hellman, Jack Hill, Francis Ford Coppola, and Dennis Jacob, and it starred Jack Nicholson, Boris Karloff, Sandra Knight, Dick Miller, Dorothy Newman, and Jonathan Hayes. A lost French military officer follows a beautiful woman who leads him to the Von Lepp Castle. Baron Von Lepp tells the soldier that the woman was his wife, Ilsa, and he killed her 20 years ago.
Surprised her in her home. She was not alone. With my own hands, I killed her.
And now you believe what? That the ghost of Ilsa has come back to relieve you of your penance? Is that it?
Yes.
How long has the spirit been coming to the castle?
A local witch is directing the anguished soul of Ilsa to make the Baron take his life, and the Baron's manservant tries to prevent this.
Carry out my vengeance. Vengeance. And the dark powers will set you free.
Good afternoon.
Who are you?
An appropriate question, but I'm afraid I'm the one who should be doing the asking. I'm invited in, of course.
As the soldier desperately searches for this woman he believes to be real, convoluted secrets are revealed, as are the shocking truths about all who live within the mysterious castle. Thanks for the watch. Don't forget to give a like, hit the subscribe button, and look out for my many other endless perceptions.